there is one more thing, SQL injection, but SQL injection using a automated tool, completely automated tool. We did SQL injection in the manual mode, but nowadays there are multiple online automated tools available which can do the same task quickly within few minutes. So can we do the same thing in 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes? Yes, we can do that. Let me quickly show it to you. We still have time. Let me quickly show you how we can do the same thing using Kali Linux machine. So if you have your Kali Linux machine, you can start it, or otherwise you can simply follow along. If you have your Kali machine ready, you can start it in the meantime. I will show all these commands one by one. There are only 4 commands in SQL injection. Many commands were there only to find out whether the website is vulnerable or not, and then we exploited it. But using these 4 commands inside Kali Linux machine, we can do the same task in nearly 10% amount of time. Right, so let me just start my Kali Linux machine and I will show you this entire scenario. Okay, so the very first thing you need to do is you need to go to your Kali machine, go to applications and click on something called as SQL map. Inside database assessment tools, there is a tool called as SQL map. So click on SQL map. Now you need to enter this particular target. So what we have done is we have tried to find out a vulnerable website. I will share that vulnerable website with you. You can attempt to learn SQL injection through this vulnerable website. I am sharing that link, sharing that entire command with you. Okay, so this is the website which I want to check whether this website is vulnerable to SQL injection or not. So simply copy that and paste it over here and press enter. Either you can do this one by one, or let me show you a very quick method. Simply go to your terminal. You can simply go over there and paste this entire thing. Enter. See carefully what we have done. We have actually launched the attack on this website to check whether the website is vulnerable or not, and within few seconds you can see it is trying all the payloads which we have done just now, few minutes back. The same thing is done through that through this tool called SQL map, and within few seconds it has also found out the version of SQL installed, and it is also finding out the payload which we can use to launch an attack on this particular site. Okay, so what next we can do is we can try to find out the various databases present in this website. So if you see this command carefully, I will explain this command once. It is SQL map, that is the tool name, followed by a space, then -u or -u. -u stands for the URL which is going to follow next. So this URL is nothing but a URL which we found that this particular website is vulnerable. So this is the URL. So now what we are doing is copy this command, SQL map HTTP. I want databases to -D followed by, what is this ACUART? Can anyone of you tell me? Just check over here. This is one of those databases which we found on that website, and now I will launch an attack on this particular database, that is ACUART. So for that we have this command in front of you, SQL map -u, the U, followed by -D in capital, that is the database name, and now type the database name, that is ACUART, followed by, I want the tables present inside this database, so I will type this --tables, press enter. It is simply doing everything what we did manually, but within few seconds, and it is giving you all the tables present in that database. So it is that fast and that simple. Similarly, let's focus on this user table. So I will now attempt to hack this particular table. So now what we need to do is, so I will write -t for tables, give the table name, that is users, and I want columns of that table. So it will be I guess minus columns. Press enter. See, these are the columns of that table. Now I'm interested in finding out the passwords. I can do that very easily. Let's see. Now the column is finalized, so I will use -c for column. Okay, let's see password, and --, dump. So we'll dump all the data which is present and press enter. See, this is the result called test. That is, this is nothing but the password, and it is present in a simple text format. It is not even stored in a hash format. I hope you got the understanding how SQL injection is carried out in real life.